Hi everyone, welcome back. It's me again. Welcome to Oral Medicine. I just wanted to give an introduction video, just a quick hello and kind of a prep for next week, which is our first class. We're going to meet Tuesday at 1 o'clock over Zoom. We're going to meet every Tuesday at the same time, 1 o'clock. For our live classroom. We'll go over the lecture and some activities. There'll be time for questions, and it's the same every single week. Everybody is expected to be there, so it's required. And so I just wanted to give you kind of a little bit of an introduction here to give you something to chew on over the weekend to get you ready for it. So here you can see on our first page, talks a little bit about what oral medicine basically is. This course presents a systems approach of common medical conditions, which includes signs and symptoms, pathophysiology, treatment options, and modification for dental care. This is, the more I delve into this course, I realize that it's a perfect accompaniment for what I teach next year to you guys is special needs dental hygiene care. These two courses blend very well together. So I'm actually very excited to be able to teach this course this semester. Therapeutic drugs are discussed in terms of mechanism of action, effects, and dental considerations, which is really big, and it lends itself perfectly to next your senior year, senior fall. So this is your resource, your textbook. We will use other drug reference accompaniment, especially lexicon, but we'll also talk about other ones as well. And there's just going to be some additional resources that will be throughout the course as well. This is just your general announcement area. We have it there. I will probably post announcements through there. However, I do have a different document that I would like us to use as sort of a living document for this entire course, and that is further down here. Sorry for the little hiccup there in the video. So that's further down here. It's this Google Doc Q&A. Use this form for the entire semester. So I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to show you where it's going to take you to this Google Doc, and then you'll click on that again, and then up will pop this Google Doc. You all should have access to edit this. Please use this document to ask questions about the course and assignments. I will write the answers in red so everyone knows when I've answered the question. So if everyone could refrain from using red font, and I'll just use it, and so that way you know that the answer came from me. And I split it into all the weeks. So if you're talking about week 1 content, please put your question here. If you're talking about week 2 content, put your question there. And we just are going to have this running document, and it's going to always be in the same place the entire semester. You can always come back and refer back to it to read questions that were asked and clarifying questions. Please check this document. If you think it's a common question you've heard students asking, and kind of you talk amongst each other, and you start to think you've heard this question or other people are asking it, please go to this document and see if it's been answered. So this will hopefully help us kind of organize information and keep things uncomplicated, and so people don't get confused. Let me get back to... So that is under the general section toward the bottom. There is one Zoom link for every week except possibly for exam weeks. This is what you're going to log in and use this Zoom link on Tuesday afternoon for our first class. It's possible that I may end up making separate Zoom links for the weeks that we have exams. But other than that, you can always come back to the top of the Moodle page and you can click into this Zoom link every week. So it's not going to be like you have to scroll all the way down to week 15 to get to the new Zoom link. It'll be at the top, so it should be easy access. Or you could, maybe copy it and put it somewhere else that makes sense to you so that it's easy access. But it'll always be the same except for possibly exam weeks. So I'm going to save the syllabus and the course schedule and talking about assignment 1 for on Tuesday, just in case I have a few things that I have to change between now and then, because it's still midweek. the week before classes start, so I'm not going to talk about those. But one thing that I did want to talk about is that, and I'm going to talk about this more on Tuesday and a little bit more in depth, but I'm going to have a weekly study notes that you're to fill out and turn in. And every week, I'm going to scroll down just to show you, every week, so week 1, you're not going to have not anything to turn in. Obviously, it's just the first day of class and we're orienting, so nothing to turn in there. But week 2, you'll see down here, there's the little hand with the piece of paper. That is a submission point. You all should be very familiar with that by now. And this is where you're going to turn in your study notes for week 1 and week 2. And we'll talk about that a little bit more, but at the end of every week, see at the end of week 3, study notes 3, and there's going to be a specific way that you're going to turn those in, but it's the same thing every week. You're going to turn those in for the lecture that we did the week prior. So we'll talk a little bit more about that as well. So that's what's coming up on Tuesday. We're going to just review the syllabus, the course schedule. We're going to talk about the ins and outs of the assignments. And then we're going to start to go into the first lecture, which we'll probably won't get terribly far, but we're going to start to talk about the first one, which is just the general principles of oral medicine and pharmacology. All right, so I don't want to make a very long video. I'm very excited about this semester. I hope you are too. I hope you're recharged and rejuvenated, and I can't wait to see you. And take care. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.